Hey, you guys, welcome to our monthly Zoom. I am Amber Parker, field liaison for the company, and I'm so excited tonight to share with you guys something that has really helped my business tremendously over the last few months, especially. But for those of you who don't know, I started this business 7 years ago, and I am currently Ambassador Diamond, working on Double Ambassador 2.0. And also, we do these trainings every first Wednesday of the month. And so you can find those on my YouTube and watch all of the previous ones. They're a little bit different every single time, but we want to know and we want to make sure that as a new distributor, whether you've been in 2 days, 2 hours, or 2 months or 2 years, this is going to be for you. And hopefully we can give you guys good content that will help you explode your business, okay? Because that's our ultimate goal. So I am excited tonight to share with you guys one of a little tips and tricks of what we do and how we do things, and a simple system that will allow you to work your business efficiently and effectively, every single day, and also give you the tools to provide your own content. A lot of times when you start this business, it's a lot of copy paste, a lot of success leaves clues. I'm going to copy those that are successful. And so tonight I want to teach you guys how to create your own content, edit your content, and what I do every single day that will make you more productive in your business and increase your results. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing that I want to make sure that you guys write down that you do for your business every single day is you make an opportunity post on Instagram and Facebook every single day. Okay, so for me, I only need to do once a day because on stories on Instagram or Facebook, they run for 24 hours. So if I have one up, it'll run for 24 hours. And so if I just set a time, whether it's morning, noon, or night, and I make sure that I have one up at all times within 24 hours, I'm good. Okay. And so you're going to find whatever that is that's going to work for you. And then the next thing that I do on my stories is product. I want to post a product slide and product per day, whether that's coffee, celery, my TFX, my new carb control. Are we so excited about that new product? And so whatever product that is for you, okay, whatever products you're using, post a slide, a story on your stories, Facebook and Instagram, okay? The next thing you're going to do every single day, and this is so simple, and if you guys are prepared, you're going to execute. If you're not prepared, you're going to be confused, and a confused mind says no. And when I'm busy and my life's crazy and my kids are home and they're homeschooled, and so we have all this crazy life, and so if I don't prepare, nothing happens. I don't get stuff done. And I want to make sure that we are prepared, we have content, and you are enjoying, especially around the holidays, you're enjoying the holidays with your family, but you're also being productive in your business because your business doesn't stop during the holidays per our busy season, right? And this is kind of the mindset that I got into when I started, was that if I'm going to be doing this business the rest of my life, I'm always going to have a summer. I'm always going to have Valentine's Day. I'm always going to have birthdays. I'm always going to have events. I'm always going to have holidays. Like, how do I just figure it out so I don't have to have Christmas hit and then all of a sudden I'm like, crap, what am I doing? I'm lost. So every day, you guys, again, write this down: product slide on Instagram and Facebook, opportunity slide on your stories, Instagram and Facebook, and then you're going to make a indirect product post on your wall, and an indirect opportunity post on your wall as well. And so if you can do those four things and then add on Facebook, Instagram, I usually do 25 on Facebook and about 100 on Instagram a day, just to extend my followers, because again, if I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life and I only have 200 friends, I'm going to run out in about 10 days of who I'm talking to and who's seeing my stuff and who's shipping content. So I want to make sure that I'm always expanding my network along with those four things: stories, Instagram, Facebook, opportunity, product, etc. Okay. And so if you guys can do this every single day, and I pick a day of the week and I prepare. So I use a couple different apps, and so I'm sure you guys have been seeing or screenshotting. Most people do they'll find top leaders and then they'll just screenshot, and by the time it's 6 screenshots in, it's really blurry, it's not very effective, and it just doesn't really look very good. So I'm going to teach you guys, I'm going to screen share, I'm going to teach you guys how to create content, not only for your team but also for you, and make them very personal. there's a lot of general slides that go around that you guys are welcome to use, and of course, but what I love to do is I love to create my own brand and have my own content. And so we're going to do that today. If I can get this together, I'm going to teach you guys how to create content. Okay, so with that being said, let's see if we can get this mirrored and we can show you guys. Okay, so share my screen. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to share my screen and you should be good to go. So some of the apps, there's lots of different apps that you can use, and so I'm on an iPhone, so if you have an Android, it might be a little. Sorry guys, that was a little crazy. Okay, so you guys are going to find an app that is going to work for you, whether you have Android or iPhone. Either way works, okay? Now I just want to make sure that this is still recording. Okay, perfect. So, there we go. Woo, got it. Okay, so whatever app you're going to use, whether you want it, there's tons and tons and tons of different ones, but ultimately, I pick a day on one day throughout the week, and you're going to come up with this content, right? So whether you want to choose Sunday nights, Sundays when you're a little less busy, maybe you're spending more time with family, things like that, then whatever day that is for you. And another good idea too is to get with a group of leaders. And if you guys each, let's say you had 10 people, and you each did one generic opportunity post and one generic product post, you know, as like it's not that personalized to you, so it's not your pictures, but it's a group of people or your team or etc. Those kind of things. If you guys all contributed one for the week, you'd have 10 done, if that makes sense. So you can kind of create a pod and say, hey, everyone, it's Sundays. Let's all pitch in and post an opportunity, post your slides, post your products, post those things, and then you have more content that isn't just yours. So a couple of my favorite apps that I use Unfold down here at the bottom. You can see right there, I use Unfold. You can use Photofy, you can use Font Candy, you can use a lot of Pinterest even if you go and search backgrounds, those kind of things. PicsArt, you can use WordSwag is an easy one. And so I can kind of walk you through some WordSwag, but WordSwag is really nice for if you're doing, your team's doing any giveaways or host a post or Christmas cash or whatever, and you can go to your library. Down here, you can also go to free photos, and so I can click on free photos and I can search, let's say Christmas is coming and I want to create some content for the holidays or some opportunity post. I can search Christmas and I can use this picture and I can type, I can make it a square to kind of fit more of your Instagram, but there's at the bottom, you can see that there's different sizes, things like that. I'm going to click on the next button, and then at the top, you can see that says add text. I can also, I'll double tap this. I'm trying to do it on my computer and I'm on my phone. That's funny. So I'm going to delete that layer, and then I can click add text, and I can change the font. I can change the colors. I can change the image. I can basically do anything that I want. If I want to, there's numbers at the bottom. You can see that I'm clicking through those 1 through 5. If you type up, let's type up hiring for, or let's do this. Let's do Christmas cash giveaway. And again, this would be more one that's like a generic one. But if I wanted to do this, I could with different colors. I can change the colors. It's pretty self-explanatory if you kind of just get in there and play around with it, okay? And then I can save it and I can ship it out to my team. And so these ones are really good for just like kind of announcements or those kind of things. Word swag is really great and you can use those. This one would be really cute as well. Kind of just announcing like who needs Christmas cash. Again, generic things like that for your team. Do it on square. Change the shape below. Okay, so that's word swag. I also do, what are some other ones? I like over is one you do have to pay for some of these, and I think too, at what cost am I not going to pay for them in order to just copy someone else's? But if you can create your own content, this is really great. So last night, I created a bunch of content for my team through this app, and it's pretty easy when you just get in and learn it. And I think the hardest part for me is just wanting to learn it. I know that we like to do the same things, and if there's an easier way, let's do an easier way. But I will tell you that by screenshotting other people's stuff, it's diminishing the quality of your brand, but it's also it's better than nothing. Okay, I will say that it's better than nothing. But if I can teach you how to do this, then let's just do it. Let's all be an ambassador diamond and create our own content. What if you didn't have a page? What if you didn't have people doing it for you? How would you do it? So over is really fun because I searched. So as you can see, I searched. Let me see if I can't move this down a little bit. There we go. So I searched Christmas on this and it pulled up a couple. And so this one would be fun for the new carb control. And I just click on the text and I edit it. And I would do something like this. If there's a cake, I would do, enjoy the holidays guilt-free with carb control. And I just retype it. And then right here, if there's a website, if there's a website, so then I'm going to click the check mark up top, and then I go back and I can click edit. And then I can click that little, it goes back. It's really tiny. There it is. So once you click on it, I can type my own website, or I can type hashtag carb control, hashtag love the holidays, hashtag whatever. So it's nice that these platforms give you basic ideas, which is nice. That it's, let's see. So I would do like www.amberlparker.com and see, and then it's there. And then I can also change just by clicking the words at the bottom. I can also click the style if I want it to the side. This way I can change the color if I want to go black, if I want to change it and open up the wheel and kind of change the color. There's lots you can do, and then I can also just completely eliminate it too. So I can just delete everything if I don't like something. I can't, it's really, when it's small like that, it's hard. So then I'm just gonna exit. Anyways, you can just delete it or remove it or like pull it off the page. And then on this, I would do like a poll option underneath. So leave some of your slides available for Instagram or Facebook and have the option to swipe, vote, DM here, those kind of things. So I'm going to click save. I'm going to click save again. I'm going to save it to my phone. It's done. Easy. Okay. And then I can go back and I can go back. And let's say I want to do this one for an opportunity. Now I would just replace this picture with my picture. Okay. So maybe you've gotten recent family pictures done. And I'm going to click on the picture and I can either click edit, replace, duplicate, delete, or copy. I'm going to click replace and it's going to open up my photos. And so then I can put in a picture of me. I can also move it. I can also change the adjustment down here. I can do contrast. I can crop it. I can change the size of it. Just by doing that, I can create shadows, tint, blur, multiply, lighten, overlay. I mean, there's so much to it. And then I can even, again, edit the wording and those kind of things and then click save. Happy holidays with love. And then instead of the kings, I would do with love, Amber P. Voila. So easy, so simple. And then I click save, save again, the button up at the top, the yellow button, save again, save to my phone. I now have it on my phone. And so again, what's nice about these is you can do, this one would be really fun, 12 days of Christmas giveaway. If your team wants to do a giveaway, those kind of things, that would be really fun. These ones are also nice to just say happy holidays from you to them, be able to post that. Happy holidays, we're giving away Christmas cash. Like these could be for your host to post, those kind of things. Ooh, this one would be fun. And just kind of get creative with what products that you want to do. Oh, this one would be good for the carb control that we just launched in the US. Last minute Christmas sugar cookies. Need a saving grace, try our carb control. And so I can just click on it. I can change the text, duplicate, etc. So there's lots to do. One of these would be fun if you changed Noel to sale. You can do that and have a couple girlfriends holding hair, skin, and nails, or carbs, or coffee, those kind of things, okay? Again, more food, you can search food. This would be good for carb control. Ready for the ultimate cheat day, Merry Christmas. We just launched carb control, and I can just add a text, and I can change the font. Try our new product called carb control. And I don't like that font, I want that one. Okay, fine, right? I can change it, I can change the size, I can change the color. Look how fun. And then you can kind of just move it around, move it on the bottom. I don't like that style of text, so I'm gonna change the font. And you can kind of just play around with it that way. Voila, save, save, save to your phone. So that's how you can make product. And then same for the opportunity. Something like this would be really fun and easy for opportunities. And again, I would just click on the picture. I would click replace. I'm going to find my photos that I'm going to use, and I'm going to change it to that. And instead of joy, instead of peace and merriment with the Parkers, I'm going to say enjoy your holidays with extra cash on the bottom. And I can, again, expand that out. I can also find, it pulls the palette on the bottom. It pulls the palette of what's on the graphic. So I can really easily change what I'm doing. And so then I would save this. And this would be my first slide of a few for an opportunity post, okay? So I'm gonna save it twice, and then it's gonna pop right back up. And so then I go back to it. Whoops-a-daisy. And I'm gonna go back to it, and I'm gonna basically do it again, replace, find that picture, or do a different one, move it around. I can edit this. We are looking for 10 people who want to pay cash for Christmas. And again, I can change the font on that if I want it bolder, bigger, lighter, etc. Kind of fun to do that. And then another slide. What does it mean? What does it cost? Those kind of things. Must be over 18, have a smartphone, or ask a question. And then I'm going to save. This is slide number 2. And I'm just going to continue on doing this on this same platform. I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to change the text. I'm going to edit it, so on and so forth. I'm going to say must be over 18. I'm going to change the picture, click on it, replace, scroll down, find a new picture of me working or having the carb control. I mean, you name it, whatever, you can kind of decide. So click save, save. There's slide number 3. And then I can save room on, save it. It's going to keep it. And then I'm going to click the back arrow. I'm going to click on must be over 18. And I'm just going to leave it blank. Or maybe I'll do 3 dots or 4 dots or something. And then like that. And then I would do like a swipe bar there if I'm going to upload it to my Instagram or Facebook, okay? And then I'm going to save it with the yellow button up top, save, and voila. Now I just have a couple slides that I can do, and or again, make them generic. If you have team pictures, use those. If you have, you know, I just love to create content for my team that's very duplicatable. And so some like this would be generic. Merry Christmas, we're looking for 10 more people, blah, blah, blah. This one would be really good for Black Friday sales, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturdays, give the gift of transformation, get 40% off as a customer on our new carb control just in time for the holidays. So again, something like this would be creative too. This one would be fun to do, you know, now hiring or looking for new brand ambassadors, and then do different ones so you can overlay them onto your stories. And so then I'm going to go to Instagram and I'm going to swipe up, and I start with the first one, ship it. Swipe up, second one, ship it. Swipe up, third one, ship it. Swipe up, last one. I'm going to click on the little square with the smiley face, and I'm going to add a swipe option with the hands, done, and I'm going to put that right under there. I can do it that way. Voila. So it's pretty simple, but again, if you guys can just pick one day and come up with this kind of content, you're going to be prepared to be successful. And as you're more consistent in doing this every single day, the more consistent that you are, the more people are going to trust you and the more that people need to see it. If you're only posting one opportunity post in a week, what if your friends aren't on that day? They don't even know that that's an option. And so we want to get into the habit of one, creating our own content and just doing it. I know, trust me, I get it. Like, it's not something that I love to do, but I love to enroll. I love to work a business. I love making money. I love helping people. And so we get to do the things that aren't necessarily easy for us, you know, that kind of stretch us outside our comfort zone, or, you know, may not be what we would particularly do in our business. But instead of just taking shortcuts, take the time to learn this and create your own content, because if it's you, people buy from people. Okay. So, again, if you can't and you don't have the app and you're not willing to pay $2.99, I think is what it is, for an iPhone. I don't know what there is for Android, but Google like app collages and just take the time to invest in your business and this knowledge. Now that you have this knowledge, you'll never not have it. And that's what's kind of nice about being your own boss, is that you may not have someone to do that for you, and you're just going to have to figure it out and come up with content that's going to be created. And maybe you're like, I don't run Instagram, I don't run Facebook. No worries. Tee up your posts in words, or tee up your messages to text your friends. However you want to build your business. The point of this is that we need to prepare on Sunday or Monday or Thursday or whatever day that you pick as your preparation day. Prep 7 opportunity posts, 7 product posts for the week. And again, once you have this all created, and I'll kind of show you guys this too. Let me go back to screen share. But once you have all this created, you can, let me screen share. Once you have this created, you can create photos and albums. So I have a generic distributor opportunity post. So when I launch new distributors, they're all in an album on my phone, and I can ship them opportunity posts that are generic, that don't have my content on them, that don't have my pictures on them. But I also have you know, skincare posts that are made, and they're all in an album before and after pictures. So I'm organized. I have defining gel, but you can see too, once you create enough content, you can go back and recycle these. So I can post these ones all over again in a week, in 2 weeks, right? So, so once you have the content, create albums and then post them in your albums and get organized with them. I like to create everything first and then go and put them into the albums. And so how you're going to do that is you're going to go to your photos. I'm going to go to my recents and I'm going to click select, and I'm going to select the ones that I did yesterday and the ones that I did today. And then you're going to click this little, let me move this over. You're going to click this blue at the bottom left of your phone. There's like a send button. You're going to click that, and this is iPhone, and then you're going to click add to album, and I'm going to put it underneath my opportunity posts because those have my content on them. But if they were like the $100 giveaway, let me go back. So I can click select for the $100 giveaway, and I had that one. I'm going to click send, and I'm going to put that into an album for, I'm going to click those two in the album for our giveaways. So that way, again, I can recycle them and I don't have to always do new content, but you have to create the content in the first place, okay? So with that being said, you guys, I'm excited to see what content you come up with as far as pictures, as far as opportunities for what we have going on and the promotions that are here in November and December and throughout the rest of 2019, let alone going into 2020. And so again, preparation is key to success. And if you want to be successful, prepare and just take that little focused time and prepare. Otherwise, what's going to happen is if you don't prepare, you're going to find out that it's been a week and you haven't posted anything. It's been 2 months and now you haven't posted anything. And then your business is not going to go if you don't prepare content and collaborate with your team. Okay, so like I said, if you guys are doing, if you each did 7 opportunity posts and 7 product posts, my goodness, you'd have a month's worth of content in 1 hour that you could all ship and share. But again, when we're just screenshotting over and over and over and over again, the grain and everything is just so, it's not very professional and it just gets a little crazy. What I like to do too is I love to use that as inspiration to create my own content. And so I'll screenshot other stories and then I write down what they wrote, what they typed on them, and then I make my own. And that really goes a long way long-term for people to know that you're just different and that you are investing into your business. And so this is just one of the ways that I really prepare and set my business up for success. And that's what we want to do with you guys. If you're new, I know usually we talk about steps to success. I have videos on my YouTube that do talk about that, about how we build the business, what's in the business, how do we gather customers, how do we gather distributors, those kind of things. Those are on my YouTube. If you guys just go follow me, Amber Parker, on YouTube, and I'm excited to connect with you every first Wednesday of the month. We will be doing some sort of new distributor training, content, giving you, expanding your business, how do you grow, all of those things. And so I have lots of trainings that are up already. If you guys want to go and watch a couple more, that would be awesome. And you guys can learn from that too. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I absolutely love, love, love this business. And it's an honor to be able to share it with you guys and to be able to ship this content with you guys and learn right along with you. That's the thing that I love the most, is that the minute that I learn something, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go share it with everybody. But chances are maybe you already know this information. Maybe you're already doing it yourself. But what we want is we want to take someone who was like me, who thought I could never succeed in this business. I'm willing to learn. I'm coachable. I'll put in the work. I'll do the dang things and be successful. And so let us help you with that along the way. And again, we look forward to teeing up with you guys every single first Wednesday of the month. I love you guys. Enjoy November, and let's be excited about the new carb control too. I'm so excited about that product as well. And so be prepared. I'm excited to see your stories and all your content that you create with this. Love you guys. Bye.